Okay, he's got a little tip for us that he just wants to share about some of his core preparations with regard to onions, peppers, and what they're like, go in booners and balties. And do you want to just explain it to us?
Yes, certainly, Julian. Right, guys, basically, you'll see a lot on, I call them homegrown videos, various takes of BIR cooking in restaurants, out of restaurants, people doing things at home. A lot of hype about the pre-cooked onions and peppers, pre-cook this, pre-cook that. Totally fine. Up to choice, up to taste, up to flavour. We cook everything fresh here, so we get that bite factor, we get that fresh pepper flavour, everything. So you won't see from me, personally, from Curried Away, my side of the ebook, you will not see me ever pre-cooking onions, peppers, garlic, anything like that. I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just saying this is the way that we do it. If you choose to choose that option, that's fine. If you don't, go with the other one, absolutely perfect, no problem at all. What we do, digressing back to the fresh onions and things, if you've ever seen a version of a chicken bhuna, which is a fairly standard restaurant dish, chicken bhuna, lamb bhuna, any bhuna, they use finely diced onions, which, as we do, which is the core ingredient for a lot of our curries, like Julian said. You've not only got onions in the base gravy, you've got onions basically going in a lot of the curries, with the exception of a few like madras, etc. What we do to this, we just add some finely diced peppers. Can be green, can be yellow, can be red. And we also put in there, you see that green fleck there? Just a pinch of methi. And all that does, it just adds an abhorrent flavour to the pre-cooked, non-pre-cooked should I say, onions and peppers. And also you don't then, at the cooking stage, you don't have to put so much in because the flavour's already there. And believe me guys, that really does put a powerful thing into, but we're going to use them in the 𝒀𝒏, which is one of the curries we're going to cover, and Julian and Mike are going to have a taste of it, so I'll let them be the judges of that. If they did taste cam, you'd be well away, but unfortunately we don't have that technology yet, so you just have to take my word for it. It's just a little tip, you can leave it out, there's no harm whatsoever in leaving it out at all. Also, you know, in like jalfrezi onions, we use this for the tandoori dishes, what we sear off in some tandoori sauce, a few peppers, bit of methi, same sort of method. Doesn't go in everything. We've got some without the methi there, because certain dishes call without methi. If you put methi in everything, every curry will be the same, and that's not a good thing, guys. We're looking for different flavours, different fusions. It's just a little tip for you guys. Go with it if you like, try it. If you don't like it, leave it out. It's not going to make a lot of difference, but this is just a preference that we use here at Curried Away. So you'll see the use of this in one of the videos, hopefully.
It's something I've seen in other restaurants, Adey. It's a way of sort of bringing flavour into your vegetables, and it's, I suppose, marinating your vegetables. I've seen it done where they use tandoori masala. There's a little bit of tandoori masala sprinkled over the vegetables, and they just sit there in the kitchen, and it just adds that flavour. It's a quick way of getting flavour when you're bringing your curry together. Exactly,
and I'm a firm believer, guys, of less is more, so to speak. So, you know, I won't then, because I have tandoori masala, which I learned actually off Julian and another Bengali chef, in my tomato paste, as with a little bit of garam masala. I then wouldn't go and put tandoori masala, say, in something else that's got a lot of tomato paste in it, because you just, it's already there. Yeah. Why add it? As in methi, you'll see me with a 𝒀𝒏, they normally put a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half. I just put a pinch in, because it's already in here. Yeah. If it hasn't got here, I would increase that, but you get to know your own recipes, you get to know what it calls for. It's a very nice flavour, a bit like celery in effect. But yeah, try it, guys. You know, if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not the end of the world. Just play with it. That's all about food. Yeah. Food's exciting. Play with it. Get an infusion of flavours.
It's all about building up little layers of flavours.
That's it. Absolutely. Experimentation. Do it at home at your leisure, and you know, 1 curry out of 3, or hopefully 3 out of 3, you'll go, wow, I love it. And then, you know, in 1 curry, you've got your value for money on the ebook, guys. So crack on with that and see how you get on.